Hey guys, Caleb Brown, New Planner Recruiting here. Hope everybody is doing well. Hey, great to see you this week. Thanks so much for joining and tuning in. We want to talk a little bit about goals-based financial planning software versus cash flow-based. So there's really two schools of thought in the profession. There's people that use goals-based and there's people that use cash flow-based, and they're very adamant that the way they do it is the right way. So you need to be aware of both sides and kind of the lingo and just understanding as you build your career as a new planner. So let's start with the cash flow base first. So this is really exactly what it says. I mean, you're looking at the detailed, it's very detailed. So the cash flows, the reviewing of the inflows and outflows, very, very specific, very detailed, a lot of time to put the data in. I remember when I was getting started and I was using Naviplan that it took a lot of time to get the client information in, but once we got it in, we felt like we got very accurate projections, and it really worked with the accumulator clients that we were working with to show them, hey, if you spent $2,000 less and just reallocated this into your portfolio, here's what retirement looks like. Here's what some of these future projections look like. And we felt like they were pretty accurate. So maybe it's better suited for people that are accumulating, but again, people use cash flow for retired people as well. Some other examples, eMoney, Right Capital, Naviplan, already mentioned them, and MoneyTree. And there are some others out there that you can check out as well. So that's cash flow based. Goals based on the other end of the spectrum. So big picture. So not necessarily looking at the inflows and the outflows and all the detail like the cash flow side is, but you enter the goals like I want to retire at this age with this amount of money, or I want to buy a boat at this year, this amount of money, or have a wedding, or buy a car every 2 years. And it works backwards off of the goals that you put in, letting you know how much you need to save and what the likelihood of that you can achieve those goals. So some examples, very popular, Money Guide Pro, a lot of folks using that. And then Advisor is another one, ADVIZR, which is now part of Orion. And there are a few others out there as well, so that you need to check out. We're also going to link to a blog post that Michael Kitces has done about sort of the chicken and the egg with goals base. It's hard for clients to create goals in the first place to input into the goals based software if they aren't really aware based on their situation, because there's no detailed projections on what's realistic. So I encourage you to check that out too. So what would be great is if you research both of these software programs and you downloaded a couple trials, or you became familiar with both types. That way, when you join your firm or the firm you're in now, you can begin adding massive value right off the bat. So I hope that was helpful. See you next time. Bye-bye.